I can't believe it. I legit straight up cannot believe that Sakura, out of time skip Hokage Naruto, badass Sasuke, she impressed me more than those two this chapter. They would have lost if not for her, and that punch, it was just monstrous, man. She punched Shin so fucking hard that the ground around them just started to crumble. I mean, I've always wanted to see Sakura pull off like a full powered punch to someone's gut, like not the puppets like in the sorcery shit. I'm talking about like a straight up punch to human flesh, and it did not disappoint. I don't think we've ever gotten that. Correct me if I'm wrong, not in Shippuden, but it was amazing to see. It is exactly what I've been wanting from Sakura for forever, and she punched him so fucking hard that he said, "Hold up, time out, bitch," and he had to get an organ transplant right then and there. Like, he even sacrificed Shin. Like, there are like two Shins, by the way. I guess they're all named Shin. Like the guy with the multiple Sharingans, his name is Shin too, which is very confusing. But anyway, she punched him so hard that he basically said, "Hey, bitch, you fucked me up. You fucked me up bad. Now you're going to save my life. I need these organs transplanted into me right now." Like, she destroyed this dude's abdomen, man. I am just so impressed with Sakura. And like I said, time skip Naruto and Sasuke, they were getting their ass whooped by Shin. Let's get real. Even though we hate to admit it, he held his own against these two legendary ninja, and Sakura, of all people, saved their asses. I am very, very impressed. Granted, she did come out of nowhere. She did attack him in his blind spot, which I'm not sure how that's possible since he has eyes on his head and shit. I can already see people in my comments saying that, well, she snuck up on him. It wasn't really like fair to Shin, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Sakura demolished that dude, whereas Naruto and Sasuke couldn't even really touch him. And last chapter, I was thinking to myself, like, what kind of huge testicled moron would go up against Naruto and Sasuke? Like, they are gods. And I was wondering exactly how Kishimoto was going to make this a fight that Naruto and Sasuke didn't just utterly destroy this guy, but his dojutsu is just about pure fuckery and trickery and shit. And he seems to have a technique very similar to Sasuke's, how he can like teleport in a very short distance, because when Sasuke did that fireball jutsu, he moved Shin like in front of it like that in a second. It didn't seem like he moved very fast. It seemed like an instantaneous thing. Like the sword in Naruto's gut, it seemed instantaneous, which kind of excuses Naruto for not sensing that it was coming. It probably just like popped up right in front of him, which is some fuckery. Like, Shin is on some bullshit, man. And speaking of Shin, I'm guessing since his name is Shin and he seems to have his own free will, like he doesn't seem like an experiment because he mentioned his son and evolution and shit. It seems like this is a brand new character, which I'm still not sure how to feel about that. It depends on his motives and background and stuff, because he does mention evolution, like I said, and I would like to think that someone implanted all those Sharingan into him and he just didn't like wander into it or born with it. Like, if he was born with all those Sharingan on his body, I'm going to call bullshit. Like, Kishimoto has gotten lazy as fuck if that's the reason why Shin mentioned evolution. But I have no idea what's going on with this guy. He is such a mystery, more so than the last chapter, because I mean, he could have been anyone, but he turned out to be Shin also, which kind of explains why they all have the same dojutsu pattern. And speaking of dojutsu, we find out why Sasuke has been hiding his eye like an emo kid. It's because his Rinnegan has changed. I'm not sure why, and I'm not sure if like the perfect, just pure spiral Rinnegan is better than the Sharingan, but that's what Sasuke has now. The Tomos in his eye are gone, so I guess that's more powerful since it's, you know, after the time skip and he's had time to train with it or whatever. But maybe they explain that, maybe they don't. But as of right now, Sasuke just has a Rinnegan, no more Sharingan. And I actually like the design on Sasuke's left eye with the Sharingan, but hey, what can you do? But it was epic seeing Sasuke go in, although he and Naruto got their asses whooped. Like I said, I was not expecting Shin to straight up win like that, because let's get real, he did until Sakura showed up. I know I keep mentioning Sakura, and that wasn't like the main point in this chapter, but that's what stood out to me. Like, she whooped that dude's ass, man. Bravo. And somehow Chocho got transported along with the mini Shins and Sakura as well, so it seems, because she opened up some door to this temple area where Sakura is transported to, and she mentioned something like, well, if I give you these organs, this kid's going to die. But there are many Shins, but I mean, it's obvious that Shin is feeling pain, so I don't know what's going on. Is there an original? Are they all Zetsu clones? I'm so fucking confused. And I just love how Kishimoto is pulling on the nostalgia strings without doing too much with it. Like when Sakura popped up and became the hero, she was like, how dare you try to touch my hubby Sasuke and my daughter? And I think that kind of confirmed it, since she called her daughter, but that's still, you know, up in the air, and didn't even mention Naruto. And then Naruto was like, I'm here too, Sakura, just like the good old days. It's nice to see some things will never change between those three, even though Naruto is the flipping Hokage now, and she hasn't seen Sasuke in such a long time. I mean, who knows, maybe she sneaks out while Sarada's at school to get her some of that Uchiha D. I mean, you never know. I'm not sure if I should call bullshit or be excited that this villain can take on Naruto and Sasuke in their current OP forms. I mean, this guy, he has Obito's like space-time technique. He has the ability to put formulas on anything and make shit fly around, teleport shit short distances like Sasuke. He's like a mix of some epic villains in one, so I really can't blame Naruto and Sasuke for struggling, especially since they don't know what this guy is made of, what he can do, and they're just going into this blind. But I really did want to see more from Naruto, because all he really did do was stand there and try to protect Sarada, but he still got fucked up anyway. And I think if Naruto and Sasuke would have went in, things might have been different, but he just stood there and extended his tentacle QB dicks all around the place. So I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully we'll get a true Naruto and Sasuke collab, because even when Sarada was like, wow, Dad, you're so fucking cool, Naruto was like, you haven't seen anything yet, girl. So maybe that hints that we'll get them going all out later on once we see what Shin is really up to. Maybe Sakura's about to get some intel out of him, but then again, we don't know how far he's teleported them, or if there's someone above Shin. I don't know. It's just so freaking confusing. Because right now it seems that the many-eyed Shin is behind this. Like he's the Akatsuki leader or whatever. But it could be like a Pain thing. Like how we thought that Pain was the big boss at first. And then it was like, no, Toby is the mastermind behind everything. So maybe after we find out what Shin is, what he's up to, who he really is, etc., we'll see like a bigger mastermind, and it's probably going to be Orochimaru. And here I thought this series was just going to be Naruto and Sasuke's OP god powers, but just the fact that Kishimoto gave Sakura such shine, this chapter tells me that he knows that we don't just want to see like huge Biju bombs and destruction and mountain shattering explosions all the damn time. It was just such an amazing thing, and it was a breath of fresh air. Although I do want to see Naruto and Sasuke go in and see what they can really do, especially with Sasuke's new Rinnegan, like regular Rinnegan, no more Sharingan. I want to see what they can do, but it just really amazed me that Kishimoto did that to me, man. That Sakura hype, though. I've never been hyped for anything that Sakura has ever done, except for when she got the Byakugo the first time, and that was very short-lived. But this one right here, I mean, there's nothing Kishimoto can do to, you know, make this seem like, you know, not worth it, because the Byakugo thing, she needed help in the exact same chapter. Like, she went in for like 2 panels, and then she needed help like right then, like she had to be saved. But this right here, she destroyed Shin, man. If that punch was in the head, she could have solved the entire thing right there. She should have just knocked his fucking block off. But tell me what you guys thought about this chapter. This has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe. Thumbs up for Chocho just sitting back, chillaxing, eating chips while everyone else is risking their damn lives. But anyway, I'm out.